with a lot of the next generation leaders, right, who are graduating from business schools, they're choosing to really work for themselves without a lot of that experience, without having those managers, that leaders, without having to prove themselves. They just want to go out into the world and just make it big, right? Without going through a lot of those hurdles, failures, lessons learned. What is your advice to them, these new entrepreneurs?
Go for it.
Innovative, like, because they want to be innovative and they don't want to wait to manage up. So how do they take your advice and, kind of personalize it?
I would say the first thing is, like I said earlier, go for it. Like, if someone's going to change the world, let's go for it, right? I would say the next piece is, we've all had leadership development that wasn't necessarily called leadership development.
Uh-huh.
Whether you've played team sports, or you've been part of the student council, or you've been in a club or a group, and plus your parents and your friends, they have a lot of impact on that. I think, to me, the one thing I would tell anyone who wants to do that is the number one skill that they've got to learn to balance is certainty with humility. It's a really good question, though. It's a really good question. Because here's something I do find. I've found people that I've worked with and for who hooked onto someone's coattails when they were early in their career. So let's say they were a manager and they found a director and they hitched their wagon to that person. Right? Well, that person from that point on has got their back politically, taking care of them. They've got their loyalty, right? That person doesn't need to learn conflict resolution skills or relationship building skills or team resolution skills. They don't need to.
Great point.
Because they're brought along. And you see these people and they get to a point in time where something happens.
Interesting.
Either the guy or the girl, the female, the man or woman that they've hitched their wagon to isn't there anymore.
Right.
Or they find themselves in a unique situation and they never learned those skills that you would have learned. It's almost like math. One of my sons wants to learn calculus. I'm like, hold on, let's do algebra first, right? Right? They didn't learn back when they were a younger, a developing employee, all those fundamental skills. So now they're in a huge position. They don't think they need them, right? That's challenging.
So sometimes you really have to be grateful for failure, really. And the people have to understand that going in, after graduating and spending money on those MBAs, that they may have to work at a couple of different companies to learn and fail first, right?
Yep. Paul Rogers used to have a saying about people like that, and it's that they never had a scratch on their truck. It's like you've got to get to the point in your career where you understand you're gonna fail, and when you fail, you step back and you learn.
Yeah.
You're gonna make mistakes. I tell the boys all the time, I don't have a problem when you make mistakes, as long as you're honest about it and you learn from it.
Yeah.
It's okay.